Hey beautiful, so this is how to manifest money. Literally when I say it's so easy, like you basically have to do nothing, like, and it gets you amazing results. If you want to get straight to the manifestations, then skip to the time on the screen. There will also be a timestamp in the description box to click on. It will take you straight there. But quickly I just want to explain to you what manifestation is and how I can assure you that you can manifest yourself money, and this is how. So basically everything's made up of energy, right? And everything vibrates on a certain frequency, and that's what makes up what anything is. Me, you, the camera. So you may have heard things like The Secret, you may have read into like Tesla, even bloody Ariana Grande. So everything is energy, and to receive our desired outcome we have to emit a certain energy, a certain frequency. So if we transform ourselves into a vibrational frequency that is rich in the physical world, then the physical world has to mimic the frequency that we're emitting, which makes us rich. I get everything I want 'cause I attract it. You might think that, okay, so if I start emitting this frequency or this energy, being on this vibration, then the universe is going to make me rich instantly. So then, Jasmine, why are you not a millionaire? Like modern day Western societies, we don't kind of cultivate this skill very well. So in the back of our head, most of the time we are very limited as to what we think is possible. So for some things you can get instant results. Some of the time it's like things you have to be patient with, things come in drips and drabs. You're not going to get suddenly £1 million transferred into your account tax-free. I mean, actually, you know, who am I to put limits on things? I'm not. You need to kind of understand most of the money in the world is made in corrupt ways. So one of the things that like you need to be aware of when manifesting money is you don't want to manifest money and kind of feel like you have it at any cost. A really easy way to get a lump sum of money is through inheritance. What needs to happen for that to happen? You know, like how do we want to balance it? And there's a song actually that words it really well. It says, good for all and harm to none, it's on its way to me. Trust me darling, money's coming towards you with the good for all people and the harm to none, okay? Money loves you, money's attracted to you. Don't doubt it. Like, money comes to you in a kind, loving way, okay? Don't you worry about that. Just know that if you ever hear a little voice say, are you willing to give up anything to get this money? Say no. Say no. Or you don't have to say no, you can say within limits, as long as it's good for all and harm to none. You know? So I want to tell you a story first, which is the reason why I wanted to make this video. Because like I've manifested money here and there, but like this was literally, I manifested this within hours, and it was very, very specific for a certain thing that I wanted. And I guess this could be applied for things like bills. So I went to Bicester Village, and if you don't know what Bicester Village is, it is an outlet which has basically a big shopping mall which has loads of discounts, but it's like a designer one. Quickly want to show you, I have a video about how I manifested my first ever designer item, which was this Burberry bag. So I'll have the video for this in the eye and in the description box, but I manifested this bag. I didn't have the money for this, and somehow I got it. This is what I got at Bicester. Okay? Very happy girl, very happy girl. Obviously the first thing I went into was Burberry to see how much money I'd have left over. So I got this purse, which I absolutely love and I haven't used yet. I was really so close to buying a Burberry purse on the actual Burberry website, full price a couple months ago, but I'm very, very glad I was patient and waited, and now I got this over £100 off. So that's just a little bit of an example that sometimes you can be patient with money, and especially when you're trying to get things that cost money, so maybe like a holiday or something stupid like a designer item. Patience sometimes works in your favour, and if you keep manifesting, then you'll get there. Just because you're not getting things right away doesn't mean it's not going to come for you. But this isn't the point of the story. The point of this story is to get things like that and specific. Then I saw the coach. That's what I got. So there was one more thing that I was like, if I have the money, I'm gonna get this, and that was a pair of Dior sunglasses. I was off by getting these Dior sunglasses by about £43. So anyways, I live a couple hours away from Bicester, so I was on the way home, and you know, sometimes in my head it would just kind of come up like, oh, if I only had that extra £40, like extra £40. It wasn't kind of like a, oh my gosh, I really am angry, if I only had £40. It was more like a, gosh, when I'm getting paid next, or when I next get some money, it's going to be more than £40. And I could have just kind of, I really wish I could have just had that £40 sooner. And then like you manage, and then imagine something tangible, like, and then I would have had the Dior sunglasses, you know? I was being driven home and I was tired. Go over the kind of key points there. I was in a relaxed state, okay? I kept thinking about the exact amount of money that I needed, and not in an angry way. And I guess that's very, very hard at first, but the more we get onto the next tips, the easier this will be. And then imagining something actually tangible coming from me having that extra £40, okay? So even if it's like a bill, okay, that's not like a tangible product you can have. Just think like that stress of having to pay this bill like would be gone. That stress would be gone, that would be off my shoulders, because that is how you would feel, and that is how your reality would be once that bill is paid. Once you have that money, once you've manifested that money, paid that bill, what will that reality be? So anyways, I got home and I was unpacking all my bag and you've probably guessed it by now, as I got out all of the dirty clothes, somewhere within all of that there was £40. And I stood there in shock. Jasmine hasn't used cash for years, like actual years. I think I have some coins, but notes? Don't have any notes. Albeit I needed £43. I probably did have the £3 in like some of my parking meter money, but like I had the exact amount that I was manifesting the whole way home. And I guess maybe it's been in my bag the whole time, you know, so I technically have always had that money, but I didn't know where it was. I didn't like have it to actually spend it, you know, so technically I didn't have that money. That's an amazing recipe in my eyes. I wish I could tell you that I have the Dior sunglasses now, but I don't. I have spent the £40 though. To give you a little trigger warning about the next sub-subject, which is a bit more sensual and a bit more kind of in that area realm of things. So if you're not interested in that, if that makes you feel uncomfortable, skip to this time. Again, it'll be the second hyperlink in the description box to skip past that, so you can get onto the kind of more stable manifestations of money. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever heard of manifesting masturbation or like sex magic, but basically that is basically any being that can have sex or receive sexual pleasure in their most kind of relaxed, pure state. And it's a form of pleasure, so our frequency is very, very high, our vibration is very high, and when you're happiest you manifest more without boundaries or obstacles, and it's just like boom, that's my order, get it done, you know? So I always do it kind of like, I'm not going to get turned on by my manifestations, but as I'm getting like close to finishing, that's when I'll be like, I'm really rich, or I'll like visualize like a moment that I want to happen in my future, you know? And let me tell you, so this obviously adds to the kind of like relaxation part in like the first recipe, but also you're happy, so that increases your vibration and you're in your pure human state then, you know? So the things that I would think about came to fruition. Also, like, I couldn't get turned on by that thing anymore because I guess it had already happened, it had already been done, so the universe was like, well, it's happened, so you gotta think of something else to manifest, you know? So like I said, like your energy during those moments is like peak for manifesting things, you know? There's absolutely no obstacle there whatsoever. And like, okay, so the things that I'm manifesting now, like whilst all heated and stuff, is mainly for my career. Like I really want to excel my YouTube, I want this to be my job, you know, and I really want to have time for it. And I was really kind of in a funk of just not posting, not coming up with ideas, like nothing. And like, yeah, I didn't get like success overnight, but what did happen was I like immediately got like motivation to start really putting effort into my videos again. So I guess the main part of stable money manifestation is not talking badly about money, because a lot of the times I will say I can't do this, and the reason why is because I didn't have the money in my account at that time. Okay, see how I worded that? Okay, I could say because I was broke, because I couldn't afford it, but no, that's not me. I'm not broke, I can afford things. Just at that time I didn't have that money available to me, okay? You may feel like you're being a prize idiot saying that, and believe me, I did it first too. So someone who would look at my finances might be like, what? But I know in my head I'm filthy rich and I'm constantly getting money into my account, and I am, but I'm spending it at the same time. So the money I have in my account this second is not what I need or what I would like, but I know I'll always have more than enough money. For example, Right now, I don't have all the money in my account to pay my bills for the month, but I know that I'm getting enough money coming in before the bills come in. So most of us have just one job, one full-time job, and that's as it is. And you might think, yeah, I get monthly money and there's no way that I can get random amounts of money. Even if there's no flukes, you've entered no competition, there's sometimes errors in the tax office, okay? I've had countless tax rebates, and on my monthly income I haven't noticed that things have been low or I should be expecting more money, but I've had countless tax rebates. I had no idea, and that's a key manifestation if you're new to manifesting. You don't need to think about how, because that limits your belief. I had no clue how I was going to get random bursts of money, but I did. And again with side hustles, like now I get random DMs on Instagram that are like, do this review and we'll give you $100. The wording of those stories I just said. I got $100. I live in the UK. I spend pounds, alright? Don't limit yourself. And that is a prime example of kind of limiting beliefs. You can get money from across the world, okay? You can get money come to you in different currencies. But that's fine, because that can be converted to the currency you spend and you most use. So this is the easiest method to manifest money, and it is through listening to music. Actually now only listen to One Direction and the One Direction solos, and then manifestation / affirmation music. You know, that's just how it is. I'm not like a music buff or anything like that, so you know, maybe if you're into music it's harder for you to cut out music that you know is going to be bad for you, that has bad lyrics, because if you're constantly listening to things which are people heartbroken or people being unlucky in love, then I hate to tell you, but that's gonna stick in your mind. That's what your mind is being told, and if you're singing it, that's you affirming that to yourself, and that's the energy you're gonna project, you know? Not to say you can't enjoy your favourite songs, you absolutely can. So don't worry if you don't want to ever stop listening to bad music, but what you can do is start listening to manifestation music. So I will leave a link in the description box of a couple of different playlists. I think it was actually when I got one of those Instagram DMs, it was a day that I just booked a flight to New York. So you know, that was a lot of money, and I was feeling like shit about money all day. So I listened to manifestation money music all day long, and then I got an Instagram DM offering me $100. Sorry sir, what is that? What is that? That seems to happen quickly, and that was just me listening to music is what I'm saying. Literally, it works so quickly. Money effing loves you. Okay, so the last kind of recipe I've got is one that I started off doing before I kind of got a little bit scared by it. Basically, you want to always assume you've got money. Always assume you've got money. So when I heard that, my logic went out the window. Like if I'd ever have a day where I thought, oh, money's a bit tight, something like that, I would buy something. I don't think I bought anything crazily outrageous. Actually, a bright pink leather jacket. I still love it. I'm still happy that I bought it. It was just shy of £100. That did work for me, because anytime I had those thoughts, I would be like, what did you say? I have money. I just bought this. Can you not see? And then to finish off the video, I just want to tell you some things which will shut those limiting beliefs up. The thing about money, it's literally made up. It's not real. It's not divine. So what that means is, obviously it's tangible, it's physical, it's societal, it was made up by humans. So all it is a shift of a societal idea, like cash or a bank balance, from one place, one physical place, to another physical place. That's all it is, literally. It's not like promoting an emotion like self-love. You know, you don't have to make anyone fall in love with you. You're not trying to make something that is actually spiritual and isn't in this realm. You're literally moving something. And it's not like moving a wall, moving a house. It's cash. It's either paper or it's coins or it's literally a virtual number. Let that sink in. And it's not even like money never moves. Money moves constantly. People have careers about just moving money. That's it. Money moves probably more than anything else in the whole world. So who is there to tell you, whether it's the message in the back of your head, the voice in the back of your head, or whether it's someone that you're close to that you're telling you're manifesting money, Who are they to tell you that something that moves all the time cannot move in your direction? Lastly as well, so this is an example but also kind of a little tip of manifesting. If you don't know, a new moon is obviously once a month and it has like a large amount of power associated with it to bring things into your life. A full moon, you get rid of things out of your life, so limiting beliefs, for example. And that concludes us to the end of the video. So try and always manifest money in a good-hearted way. You don't want any bad to come to anyone. Simple ways I do this is listen to the song, which I'm going to link down below, that says harm to none, or good for all and harm to none, money's on its way to me. This video has been very, very, very long already, but I'm very, very proud of you for watching it all the way through and getting to this point, because there's an abundance of money on its way to you. Literally, in the background of this video, I've been putting money subliminals, so just by watching this video, you have been manifesting money. Money is on its way to you right now. Love you so much. If no one's told you lately, I'm just proud of you for living your life and continue to go. And if this gives you a success story, please tell me. Comment below. DM me on Instagram. I can't get into my Twitter at the minute. Or email me. I will see them. I will see them. So please let me know, because if this has had a positive impact on you, oh my gosh, amazing. If you know any other forms of manifesting money, any other routines or rituals, please leave them in the comments so everyone else can see them as well. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.